What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, Victory Monday, nonetheless. Hold on, pow, 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 pow! Victory Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 322. Ugly but effective. A win is a win. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Hashtag Vin Diesel. But. Hey man, 20 to 19.
We started that game fast and furious,
and we ended it slow and sluggish. Man, it was a. Not gonna lie, fellas, I thought we weren't gonna pull it off there at the end. This is a round of air coach team. I don't think we would have pulled it off, honestly.
My butthole was shut tighter than the locks at Fort Knox. Let me tell you,
Fort Knox.
That was scary at the end. But we got the W. And honestly, we got the W without things going with a lot of bounces going out of our way, right? Yep. It's not like it's not like we should have lost the game, because realistically we should have won the game by more. But we'll get into that here in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the result is all that matters. You want to win. Let me fix my camera here. You want to win. We got to win. It just wasn't used to the style that we're used to having those wins, and that's okay. I think we're just spoiled a little bit. Let's say hi to some people in the chat. Said, yo, I'm here. Veggin, not so much chatting. That said, a win is a win. You are right, brother. A win is a win. That's all that matters at the end. One more to go is all we need. Right now, we're sitting at an 87% chance of making the playoffs. 87.
When was the last time we had an 87% chance of doing anything except sitting at home?
Yeah, mathematically, we can't win the division. Philly has locked that up. If Philly would have lost yesterday, we would have still been in it. But now it's mathematically impossible to win the division. So,
which that's fine. I mean, hell, we should be happy. We have officially locked down a winning season this year,
and we haven't had this many wins since 1991.
No, yeah, we have.
At this point in
at this point in the season,
9 wins in
last time we had 9 wins at this point in the season was 1991. No, 1992.
92? Okay, I thought it was 91.
9-5. We lost the last 2 games, but still got into the playoffs. But that was 92. Because we were 8-6 in 99 at this point. We were 8-6 in 2012 at this point. So yeah. All checks out. Last time we were 9-5 this far into the season. It was Gibbs' last year in the 1.0 run.
Yeah,
we can still win the East.
They can't. It's mathematically impossible.
I'm looking at right now. We can still win. They have to lose out, and we have to win out.
He's right, because if we beat Philly and Dallas,
how?
Yeah,
we're 9-5.
They're 12.
We went out and they lose out. It's 12-5 each, and then you have to go to head-to-head.
Okay. You know what? I thought Philly had an extra win in there.
Yeah,
they're 12. I thought they are already at 12.
They placed a playoff berth. They can't not be in the playoffs. But technically, if we win more game out of these 3, all we need is 1 out of 3. But no, we can't not make the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. But I
want 2 at least. I want 2.
Man, I'd like to just win the next one, get it over with. Just get the shit over with. Just win one more and get the fuck over with, dog. Don't worry. Don't have us worried.
Win and get in.
Just win and get it over with. Don't be lagging it.
Terrence says round 2, I'll be there. Hey man, that's awesome.
Hey, you can't get the 3 wins in a row without getting the first one.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta do. Get the first.
I need one more. I don't give a shit where it comes. I need one more.
We're not rolling.
I should have won at 10 wins.
I don't know why I thought they had an extra win than they did, but yeah, you're right. If we would have lost and they would have won, it'd have been over.
Because here's the thing, we eliminated
the Bears
over Philly on divisional record.
Yeah,
we eliminated the Bears.
Lux 1-0. It's all that matters. KC has a bunch of. KC is the worst one-team loss team in history. Yeah, they're barely beating scrub teams, but hey, win's a win. Mahomes is hurt now.
Wins a win.
They got Carson Wentz.
Me and myself and you guys know the famous Shotguns. He was talking about how he thinks Allen's the player of the year. I'm like, it's possible, but I'm still going Lamar because really think about it. Allen's only beat one good team, and that was the Chiefs, and everybody knows the Chiefs aren't really good, and they beat the Lions.
Well,
but other than that,
they already trounced the Bills earlier in the season.
Yeah, he walked them. Walked them, and then he people talking about, oh, look at the game he had yesterday. Lamar had 5 touchdown passes, bro. Like nobody even talks about that shit.
Well, there's a post I gotta send you.
Oh, I heard about yesterday.
There's a post I gotta send you, Dip. It's recency bias. It's recency bice. Yeah. It's who's done the most recent.
No, recently Lamar had 5 touchdown passes yesterday, bro.
No, but I feel like Josh Allen's play has been more.
The game before it, he had a bye week.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the week before it, he had a bye week, just like us.
And the bye week has set him back too.
Yeah, he had a bye, and then the game before it, he had 3 touchdowns and no interception. He had 3 interceptions all year.
I know.
Killing this nigga all year.
I'm just saying, the Josh Allen, the media is hyping Josh Allen because he's more recent.
My 3.
And, yeah, he's beating in all sense. What's up, Rep to District? Nathan, Trevor, Stoner. What's up, guys?
My top 3 right now is Lamar 1, Allen. I moved him to 2. Saquon's 3, but I had Saquon at 2.
Yeah.
If Lamar don't beat if Lamar don't beat Pittsburgh Sunday, and the Bills went out, Allen's gonna win this thing. I think they could. I actually picked Allen to win before the years.
Or they give it to someone who hasn't won it before.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to win 3. I think it's gonna be hard to win 3.
Good evening, Tia. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Yeah, they were corrected me. Washington goes 3-0. Eagles go 0-3. Washington wins a tiebreaker. Yeah.
Are we talking Washington Commanders?
This is the counter to me not knowing the Eagles full wins. Philly goes 0-3 and they finish 3-3 in division. Washington goes 3-0. They finish 4-2. There it is. So
now that would be really cool. Oh my God, would I pop a massive fan chub?
Yeah.
But let's win one at a time. All right. We played one great half of football against the Saints. They ain't going to cut it against the Eagles for sure.
And honestly, had they played Spencer Rattler the whole game, it might be a little closer.
No, here's the thing: Spencer Rattler didn't have a great game. He has had great moments.
He sparked them when they needed to be sparked. But why would you start Jake Haener? Jake Haener's
man, he ain't fucking sparked them niggas, man. He got 1 touchdown pass, and the other one they shouldn't even have enough time to get. On top of that, the nigga didn't do nothing.
All I'm saying is Spencer Rattler from the eye test, 10,000 times better than Jake Haener. They were tanking, dude. They were tanking.
We made mistakes, man. Missing field goals.
We did.
Not going for it. One time we should have.
Terry should have had 4 touchdowns.
For nothing. He should have had 4 touchdowns.
Terry. Yeah. And when that pass down the sidelines, that was just an inch too far.
Oh, see, this is why they know.
My seat.
They just put a video out of all the playoff scenarios. Yeah. What's his name? EB gave you guys a shout out today on the radio. I listened to you guys. All the numbers you guys were dropping. So good stuff, guys. Still at shot number 1 seed. Yeah. I wonder what those odds are. They're probably like 20. super low.
And we beat Philly, it goes up.
Oh, tremendously. I mean, the Rams went from a 34% last night before their game up to 54%. Just with the win for them and a Seattle loss. Because now Sam Howell's starting.
They got to win out. We got to win out.
Yeah.
Wait. I missed that. What happened with Seattle?
Gino's knee got hurt. Yeah, so Sam Howell played almost the whole 4th quarter. He looked terrible.
He played the whole second half of
him. Second half, yeah, he just looked rattled, man. They were going after him. He did not look good. I felt bad. I was like, man, this is not the Sam Howell that I remember. He just looked scared, flustered, like he needs some confidence.
It looked exactly like the Sam Howell.
Yeah, and they were behind, so they had to pass every down. They weren't running the ball.
It's right up his wheelhouse. It's right up his wheelhouse. Are you telling me they did everything this guy's good at and they still lost?
Yeah,
I know he didn't take off once. I watched the whole game. He didn't take off.
He didn't. He stayed in the pocket, DK was hurt too. I think. I don't pay attention to Seattle much, but Jackson Smith and Jigba, man, that dude's
DK like the 3rd receiver on that team, bro.
Yeah. Tim Calloway, what's up, Tim? Just have to say 3 snaps is too many for BSJ. The man comes in for his first snap and gets a gets a penalty on his first snap. It's like you played 3 snaps, and I think all 3 were terrible.
But
BSJ, man, BSJ.
I told y'all BSJ was the odd man out when Lattimore came in.
BSJ, you didn't hear Lattimore's name once all game. I will show the stats.
Yeah, you did. Every time they put up the stat about how they didn't.
He got a pass interference.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They didn't target him.
He got a pass interference.
Another good thing, Dev. I got to share this with you, Dev. We're talking stats.
BSJ got a pass interference.
Lame
ass.
Only players in NFL history to get 900 yards and 50 receptions in 6 seasons. Terry is amongst Hall of Famers right there, buddy.
Is he? Which, if you put those in order, which one is he?
Oh, he's number 4.
All right. Just want to
I'm just saying.
Clarify that.
No, he's not better than.
I mean,
AJ.
you know, man. Look, man. When it comes to Randy Moss, man, he's like, Gordon Ramsay isn't really concerned that McDonald's sells billions more hamburgers.
Yeah,
he doesn't think McDonald's makes a better hamburger than them. Because
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, he's having a great year though. He just.
Are you saying that Terry McLaurin is just run of the mill McDonald's?
I'm loving it. That's all I'm saying.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Scout to push the T. I'm loving it.
All right, guys, let's get into some film review here. Terrence is going to be there. It's going to be fun. I hope you're in a hostile environment, brother. We love you, but I hope, man.
Are you going to the game, Steve?
Terrence says that Sunday's game.
I'm not planning on it, but
Sunday's game will be different than the Thursday game.
Fuck it, I'm going. I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, go.
No.
Yes, it will be because I don't think it's. I
Oh,
don't.
here we go. If the Vikings win tonight, Washington is eliminated from number 1 seed. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
We're eliminated from number 1 seed then, because they definitely gonna beat these niggas, dog. Yeah.
Hey, Scouse, what's up, Scouse? Scouse Andy. I'm late for a change.
Lockhart.
No, it's what time is it over there in the UK? It is
about 1 a.m. I believe.
1 a.m., 2 a.m.
I believe they're 5 hours ahead.
Let's try and make. I don't know. Can you speak?
Thank you.
It's always 2 a.m. almost.
It's always too late, so we appreciate you popping in,
your
man.
best British accent, Phil.
1:56 a.m. All right, love you, dude. Thank you so much. You should go to bed.
It's about diplomacy.
Deluxe. Somebody thought Mikey was moving inside.
I do a good English accent there.
Why disrupt multiple spots when you can spot one? Noah playing well inside. Yeah, Mikey's on the outside. Got him a pick. Latimer's on the outside.
Hey, Deluxe, I said the same thing. I was like, why are we going to move him inside? Just because he's fallen?
Hey, Diami. Hey, what you think about Diami, Phil? That nice catch.
Hey, we're going to watch some Diami plays, man.
Diami made a nice catch. When does he decide to make a nice catch? When a penalty gets called?
Yeah, he climbed up and got that one. That was a good one. We're gonna
so again, it doesn't count.
I told y'all Diami's going to get them Brown catches, though.
Yeah. Downtown Diami Brown, man. Downtown dynamic Diami Brown.
Put the ball on the ground.
Andy Lockhart confirms it is 1:56 p.m. over in the UK.
AM. But this game, the score was crazy because it was 17 to 17-3 going into half. Time of possession, we had 40 minutes and 50 seconds. They had 19-10. How was it so daggone close? It should have never
got a field goal
been this damn close, man. It was just.
Is Eckler coming back, bro? Because
frustrating.
I don't know if I could take this Rick Robinson dude half the time doing crazy shit, man. Like,
I know.
It's like, dude, like, you got 21 carries. It's not an excuse this time.
Yeah.
You're just tiptoeing at the line.
Yep. Taylor 2 halves for sure. Taylor 2 halves. Time possession by quarter. We had 8:26 to 6:34 in the first, 11:42 to 3:18 in the second, 12:33 to 2:27 in the third, 8:09 to 6:51 in the fourth, for a grand total of 40-50 to 19-10. We doubled their time of possession, man.
And that's how we won.
We doubled it. And first I was like in my head, I was like, man, what are we doing? I felt like we weren't running the ball. Yo, Cliff. He did it, man. First half stats. We ran the ball. Hold on. We ran the ball in the first half 15 times for 50 yards. In the second half, we ran the ball 20 more times for like 110 more yards. So we ran a lot more in the second half than in the first half. So he was trying. It wasn't like it wasn't for a lack of effort. And Brian Robinson, if he didn't have one long run, that dude would have averaged like 2 yards a carry on Sunday yesterday. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, he's just getting in the hole and just
21 for 65.
We're gonna look at
3.1 a carry, but you know what?
He had a 20-yard carry. Take away that 20, he'd had 20.
They still should give him the bottom goal line that time, though.
Yeah, I agree.
But Chris Rodriguez, man, should have got more carries. A heavier runner, man. It's like I don't know. You can't never tell if they're gonna run him or what's his face, man, McNichols. And I think right now Chris was doing a better job. Now, I mean, not biased, even being a Louisville guy, or Kentucky guy, but I still think
not biased at all.
I hate Kentucky players, but
not biased at all by any means. All right, let's get into some of this film here. Deluxe said Diamond took advantage of the opportunities he had for sure.
Yep. His
Domination first half, second half horrible.
Three catches for 30 yards.
Drake London just scored. Come on, Atlanta, let's go. Let's go. I got $1,800. Let's go. I need some Christmas presents here. Marcus, what's up, Marcus? Sports View 2 on Facebook. Doing the Lord's work out there, sharing everyone's stuff. Appreciate you, brother. New Orleans defense been playing well in the last month. They have. I think we get hung up on the quarterback, but their defense has been pretty good. And Jaden Daniels, 8 sacks, man. 8 mother flipping sacks. The dude.
I got something to say about that. This is a coaching opportunity for Jaden. Jaden, because he's super athletic and fast, always tries to avoid the rush. His first look is always to run outside.
Yeah.
There were opportunities that I felt that if he had stepped up in the pocket and tried to find a lane, I think it does give your offensive line a little bit of a break because it's easier to just guide a man past your quarterback than it is trying to hold up a block when you're already beat, to give him time to get outside.
I think about 5 of those 8 sacks were on Jaden. I think we're going to see this in the film here.
Jaden wasn't finding his open spots. He got brought down a lot trying to escape the outside.
Yeah, for sure. Tim says C-Rod hits the whole mortar slide. I said this that one game. I felt like Chris Rodriguez is more of a natural runner, but they must see something else.
You know what? I'm going to disagree with that to an extent. B-Rob hits the hole very decisively when he runs the same running plays they tend to call for Chris Rodriguez.
Feet though, he gets those pitter-patter feet. Like, just go, dude, just go.
He doesn't get the same running play calls. They give Chris Rodriguez the run calls I want everyone to get.
Well, I will agree with you on that. His are the more fast developing, turn the ball, handoff, go. Brian Robinson gets these slow run or pull.
Exactly. So it's like you can't fault B-Rob.
He still gets some. He still have a little bit of happy feet though. I think.
Give B-Rob those same run plays. He's hitting the hole hard because that's what he does when he gets those plays. We just don't give it to him. We see the pitter-patter ones because he gets a wider variety of play calls.
Yeah.
But that's his name.
Marcus says, Jade shows how important Tyler Biadasz is. Yeah, we miss Tyler, man. We missed the center. Deluxe says, C-Rod looks better after B-Rob beats him up. Yeah, it's if you get early rounds. I guess B-Rob is the jab. C-Rod comes in the later rounds. Scout says B-Rob thinks he's Le'Veon. All right, this is the first play we're going to read. Check out Deron Payne, man. Had himself a game. This is a sack for minus 11 yards on Jake Haener. We always skip over a lot of the defense. I feel like we wanted to give them some burn today. So it's 3rd and 13 on the first drive. He gets to Jake Haener for 11-yard loss, man. Just fantastic. Now I don't know if this was a trip up. I guess we'll find it right here. If he really sacked him, or he just got credit for the last man being touched. But Deron Payne's on the inside. Huge gap in the middle. Yeah, he pretty much forced that.
Yeah.
Pretty much forced that. So great play by Deron Payne. He did have a very good game. I'm very, very proud. That was the first time we've seen Deron Payne do anything in a long time. Now we're going to go to our first offensive drive. If you remember, our red zone in the first drive was horrendous. 3 penalties. What was it say? Horrendous. It was booty juice. 3 penalties, man. Booty 3 penalties. We had a touchdown called back on Zacchaeus for an illegal shift by Zacchaeus. We had Brandon Coleman ineligible downfield. New Orleans had a roughing the passer. And then we had Cosme offensive holding. We had, I forget the number.
I feel like he gets one of those a game.
He does. I think we had 9 total penalties. I have to go back.
It was a sloppy game on the offensive line.
For sure. Okay, here's the touchdown pass to Terry, 539. I just want you to point out, Jaden does what Jaden does. He extends this play and finds Terry, and just great all around. 16 yards out. It's 2nd and 16. Nowhere to go. Terry somebody was open in the far corner, first and foremost. Tough catch. If you've seen the photo, the catch was Ertz was wide open in the corner.
I was like, no.
He falls down. Yes. And I thought this receiver right here, who was that? De'Ami Brown. I thought De'Ami Brown was going to jump up and catch that. Look, they almost hit. De'Ami Brown got hurt on that play.
I feel like he was throwing it to De'Ami Brown too.
I think so too. And Terry's like, nope, that's mine. That's mine. Yeah,
watch this though. See, he drops back. A lane opens up right there in the middle.
Ran. Yeah,
he could have ran, and he escapes the outside.
Falls down right here at the Dover.
Now, granted, he got away with this and got the touchdown pass.
Yeah,
but again, this is what I'm saying. He always looks to run to the outside, and I feel like that if he went up the middle more, he would avoid some of these sacks. He would either buy himself that extra half second, or he has a running lane.
Yeah,
and I just that's a coaching thing. And you know what? I know we love Jaden, but he's not above criticism on things that he's criticized for.
Of course not.
I know, but you can't say that to some people in this family. Jesus Christ.
So this is Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara going to do what Alvin Kamara is going to do. Jake Haener hits him for 29 yards. I'm shocked that luckily he got hurt too. I think we saw a reduced Alvin Kamara there, but just
that's way too many yards on that.
Yeah, I think who's 32? Is that Defo?
No, Defo is like 23 or something like that.
I'd have to look, but I mean, dude's just elusive, man. He's elusive. What are you gonna do? To watch that from the opposite angle.
That's what Kamara does.
Oof.
Walker's 32.
Walker, okay, yeah. We're good on. I mean, no, Kamara's going to do that to anybody. So everybody who covers him. All right. So at the end of the first half, the boys were up 7-0. We had 8:26 time of possession to their 6:34. 2 for 3 on third downs. They were 0 for 2. So game had a slow start. Very slow start to start the game. But now I'm going to go to the very beginning of the second quarter. First
this
play.
Is where I thought we were going to put the game away.
First play out of the gate. And this is to none other than Mr. Dynamic himself for 16 yards over Kool-Aid McKinstry. De'Ami's in motion. Little touch pass. There he goes. He's dynamic. There you go. 16 yards.
He's great when he's doing something other than going downfield and trying to make catches.
That counts as a pass. So
right. Yeah. Phil's a hater, man. He hates De'Ami, bro.
I just don't see what y'all think that he's like this amazing dynamic player and he doesn't do dynamic shit.
None of us ever said that.
Bull. I've heard this the entire offseason.
We just said he's going to be better than he's been.
You generalized Twitter.
We don't need number 2. We got De'Ami Brown.
Well, to replace Jahan. I still want to compare their stats, but I'm curious to see where they stand.
Oh, it's terrible.
He beat him in this game.
Chase Young had himself a game, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, he did.
Actually, we're just gonna keep going. Chase Young had 2 sacks.
Yeah, one of them was a no game run, but I mean, I guess the same ones that took away from Fowler last game.
He sacks Jaden on the very next play. 1st and 10.
Realistically, Jaden just kind of
You got to throw that away. Throw that away, Jaden.
That one was a coverage sack, and then because if you look, he's not doing shit for most of this.
Yeah,
he kind of just there.
Yeah, the old line did their job on that play. There was, I mean,
no one got open.
Yeah, nobody got open. So Chase Young had himself a game. He had 2 sacks. Cam Jordan had himself a game too. Now we're going to see Jaden get sacked one more time. I really want to look at these sacks. So right now, I feel like that one was on Jaden. We're going to go to 12:59 and see where this one lies. This is Cam Jordan. I'm not sure if this is another coverage one or not, but let's break it down here.
Now we got spread.
No, this was just a good coverage. I think he beat Coleman, or not sure if he beat Coleman or Allegretti.
I had Robinson there at the beginning. If I got it out fast enough, like you just didn't read that right outside guy coming in.
Yeah,
I throw to Robinson now, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was
kind of hard. He did have a man get in his face, but
that's a hot read.
That one was tough. That could go either way.
It looked like a hot read field to me. It looked like a hot. If you had seen down the right, he was coming
He
all the
actually
time.
had somebody that streaked across the middle that I thought was open. But
We're going streaking. We saw Mike Samerstill get another pick today, so we're going to go to the second quarter again. 11:36. It's 3rd and 4. Mike Samerstill. I believe this is his second pick of the season, second interception.
yeah, yes, it is.
You gotta grab it. You gotta get that tackle, Armstrong.
Bam. He read that, man. Watch him when Haener breaks. Watch Mikey make the break on the ball. Like he's already he's already breaking. Like he knows it's coming. Look, boom, he's already there. Beautiful.
He should have had like 2 or 3 interceptions, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, he dropped a couple too, if I remember.
Yeah,
you mean in this game? Yeah.
One hit him right in his hands. The other one he just missed time, but he had 3.
Luvu should have had one too.
He ain't throw it all to Lattimore. Lattimore got he was out there getting cardio.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
To the last play of the game. God, make that tackle pain.
Who collapsed that? Who just folded that right tackle?
Armstrong.
No,
that was Francis. That's Francis, wasn't it? That wasn't Armstrong.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Francis. You're right. 90.
Yeah, he's sorry too. Remember, he got hurt in the middle of a buck of the year.
Not Francis. It's John Baptiste.
Yeah, John Baptiste. Francis Baptiste. That's his name. I thought that's his name. I don't know. Fuck. That's what I mean, though. Yeah.
Good play. Good play, Mikey. Good
play by everybody.
Yeah, good play. Tia says Chase makes me sick.
Bowers dropped about 2 wide open touchdowns, man.
Scouse says at least 3 of the sacks were on Jaden running up in the line himself. Yeah, that might have been about. Maybe I said 5. Maybe 3 is closer to the right number. But okay.
Quarterback.
This next play, it's nothing fancy, but it shows a testament to what I believe is the accuracy of Jaden Daniels. And for some reason, I feel if this is the right play, what I think it is, this was to me one of Jaden's best throws of the entire game.
Shout out to those who have us on their big screens right now, because I know of at least one.
Yeah.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. This is the 3rd and 8 in the second quarter. The accuracy, the thread and needle of this pass, you're not going to get it from this view. We can watch it real quick, but you're going to get it from behind even better. That's what she said. It was a dot, man. It was just a dot. So look at it from here. It was just a beautiful throw.
Jamison Crowder back. I think he's somebody who should get more looks.
I mean, it was just right where
that's that. And you know what's funny? That's such a Jamison Crowder play. He always makes that over the middle between defenders catch.
I mean, he was about to get his head taken off.
He made a living doing that for us back in the mid 2010s.
I mean, it was just a beautiful throw. It was actually one of my favorite throws of the game. And I know people say Terry, but this throw right here was a very underappreciated throw to me, anyways. I really appreciate it. It's good to have Jamison Crowder back because we're arguing over Odell Beckham Jr. and we signed KJ Osborne, who didn't see the field, and
a little late to get him in.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go to the second quarter, 6-12. This is where Zach Ertz makes a beautiful catch, but then he ends up taking a shot to the head, and he went out for concussion protocol. But he makes a beautiful one-handed grab. Check it out. 6-12 in the second, 3rd and 3.
He got some yak.
Got some yak. He was yak Zach on that play. Very nice one-handed. You're going to reload for me. There we go. Got some yak Zach on that play. Went up and got it one-handed. I don't know how he hit his head. Maybe it's just the way he landed.
Yeah, I thought
right there. Yeah,
I thought he landed on the ball at first, but
the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, that's what I thought initially. But then, I just see it again. He clearly hit his head.
I think he probably clocked the side of his head as it went down.
But very next play. All right, I want you to look where Terry is. He's not on the outside. Terry is in the slot.
Which is, you know what? Considering the fact that before you run, hit pause. How many times have we seen this where Terry's on the outside and he runs that quick slant in, that little dart route on the inside underneath of the slot receiver? So they changed the formation up.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind.
Scout says, shows how good Lattimore is. The Saints know everything about him. He played there for 7 years, and they still didn't try to throw to him. That's true. He said, no yak Zach to crack Zach on the floor. Scouse is cutting up, man. Scouse is cutting up.
It makes it even worse that they took away one half of the fucking field, and you still allowed them niggas to score.
Terry went and got it.
That's a wide open touchdown there.
Yeah, they crossed over. Ben Sinnott was open too.
Yeah,
he
Ben
would have
Sinnott
been
was
open.
Yeah,
would have been open, but he don't care. He's not in it to score. Terry gives the guns. I thought doing guns was a personal foul, or is that in college? I thought you couldn't do the.
It's definitely in college.
Okay.
In the NFL, it's like if you do it quick, they're okay with. They don't call it. But
Beautiful.
You notice he doesn't quick. He doesn't stand up and go.
Yeah,
if you do that, you're gonna get called for it.
Just like a quick little gotcha. Yeah. Okay. A couple more sacks on Jake Haener, Jaden Daniel. All right, we're gonna look at this.
They're cool with little PPKs. They're not cool with you pulling out the big old 45s.
Oh, you can do your little pea shooter.
Yeah, you can do little pea shooters,
but nothing else. All right, now we're in the second quarter. It's 1:48 left, 3rd and 10. Jaden takes a loss for 14 yards. Another one, I believe.
Yeah, because I thought that this drive we would go score, get up to 21, and just really put it away.
I think this one was definitely on Jaden because I believe there was people open.
Yeah, in the bottom left.
Look,
right here.
Yes, is open.
And right here, Greg Cup down there. Yeah, with the arrows heading down. Yeah,
he's
open too. He has him turned around. Maybe not.
Oh, the running. Look at it. Running back's open too. 2 guys.
Come on, right in the middle. Sometimes he hangs in it. Look deep in the middle. Look deep middle.
But I mean, he's already getting hit
I think that's what he's waiting on, though.
He's waiting for the middle to open up.
Yeah,
he sometimes.
Oh, he's waiting for this guy.
Yeah. He's waiting on that.
Everybody criticizes Jaden for the dump off, but I think that this shows that this is not his MO, and that he should be more apt just to take the dump.
I mean, Zacchaeus might not have gotten the first down, but
I get third down. Is it third down?
It's third down. They were trying to go past the sticks for sure.
Yeah, but.
So I kind of see where he was going. He knew where the sticks were. Right.
Yeah, I think if he had laid that out before the break, he had to be in the middle of the field.
Zacchaeus?
Yeah, if he had right now. Just get it over right on the 40-yard line.
Right there. Right in
the middle. Yeah, right on the 40-yard line.
Then gives you a chance to make a move.
Yeah.
But
right on the 40-yard line.
He is a shifty. He can
right on the 40-yard line. He either had him maybe.
Zacchaeus can get that, but
yeah, good coverage by the Saints.
Yeah.
All in all.
Would have, could have,
deep coverage by the Saints.
Could have, should have. And this is the last play of the half. We'll take a look at here. Yeah, you had it right there. Hold on to that ball, Jaden. Don't hold on to that ball. Don't go wild with it.
Sometimes Jaden he tries too hard.
Yep. So at the end of halftime, the score was 14-0. We had the ball 11 minutes and 42 seconds in that quarter to their 3 minutes and 18 seconds. That's wild. All right. Now we're going to go into the third quarter. And this is Brian Robinson's biggest run of the game for him. It was a 20-yarder, nice little scamper.
Let's see this.
Nice little 2-back set. I think that's McNichols with him in the back. Oh no, that's a pass. I'm sorry. No, they counted as a run
because it was a lateral.
It was a lateral. Watch that again.
See, he's behind. James going behind himself.
Like a toss, basically.
He had to though, because that linebacker Chase was going to hit that. Like they happened. Remember late in the game that screen pass that got tipped.
Yep.
Stop the clock. What a stupid call!
Throw backwards.
Hey, whoa! It worked. We gotta understand.
No, not a stupid call. It was a good call. It was a good call because it would have kept the clock running. That was the thing. Just
it was a quick pass. It was a quick pass. 8 out of 10 times we hit it.
I think they were jumping on it. I think they knew. That was a film study. They kind of knew. There we go. Nothing more on that drive. We had a little design Jaden run, but all right. We kicked the field goal on that one. 23-yarder. Apparently it went in. Very good. Next drive. So this was a funky play. This was the Alvin Kamara double pass for a touchdown from
Cedric Wilson.
The
just kind of touchdown. It wasn't.
kind of a weird.
I don't think this was a touchdown, by the way.
I feel like they gave him credit for that first foot when the ball touched his hand, but he didn't have possession.
He didn't have possession.
But they gave him credit for that as his first foot, and his second foot came in down clearly.
They did, and I was so mad. I was like, y'all trying to give these guys the game here. Come on.
Yeah, one of many. 2 wide receivers at the bottom. Foster Rowe. Yeah. I mean, Luvu on Kamara, that's a mismatch, dude. Like,
by the way,
what are you supposed to do?
Would someone tell our receivers, Diami, look how he throws the ball instead of looking to run.
Wait.
I feel like maybe Lattimore was supposed to be over there, but he stayed on the guy over the middle, and the guy over the middle didn't guard his man. Like so? maybe it was a cover 3. Like maybe that was a cover 3, and he got undisciplined and went to the left. Because if you watch, the middle's covered by the safety,
but he still runs over the I think that Kamara is Luvu's man on this play.
No, I believe that, but
they give him credit for that foot right there. Yeah. I don't think he has possession. They gave him that's 1 foot right there. Like that's come on.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying like I think the corner was supposed to always be on that deep third. I think the corner.
So. I don't think so. I don't think it was a cover 3.
Where was Lattimore? Yes.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to go out that way, and then the middle of the field he stays, but he ran to the middle of the field to help. He didn't have to because he was guarding him.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think that was a cover 1.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Marcus says earlier in the season, Jaden did some dump offs. Yep. On Up and Adams, RG3 said he talked to Jaden a lot. Maybe he tell him it's okay to dump the ball off. I think he's just opening up the playbook. He dumped it off for the first. He's had a lot of success, and he wants more success. So I think that's what he's doing. What's up, Ryan? I hate to say it. Chase had a decent game. Chase
sack for 14.
Yeah. Chase did have a good game. 2 sacks. He had a pretty good game. Although we just looked at one of them.
He got his year total sacks against us.
Yeah. One of them, I think.
Keep in mind, he was extra motivated. He's playing hot. He's going up against Coleman, who's a rookie.
He's amongst the league leaders in pressures this year, anyways, man. Just to get sacked, like he's always been.
Yeah, he's always been leaders in pressures,
like an almost guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the end, near the end of the second quarter, or third quarter, 4:47. This one's just a nice deep pass to Terry.
What was the guy? You ever seen that movie about the King of Kong, about the guy who run the King Kong?
The Donkey Kong tournament?
Yeah. And that guy, he always was real close to always making it as a whole bunch of other things.
No, it was because they always screwed him in the end.
Yeah, he was almost close to being a professional baseball player. Almost close to being a guitarist for like a big band in Seattle.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, man.
Steve Wiebe.
Steve Wiebe. By the way, if you haven't seen that, Steve,
it's a great
Fistful of Quarters. That's the name of it.
Okay, I've heard of the movie. Yeah, nice.
All I gotta say is Billy Mitchell is still an asshole. I know
somebody's involved in a
lawsuit. I know somebody's involved in a lawsuit with him right now.
Nice.
I know he's on a bunch of documentaries, by the way. He's the same asshole on every one of them.
Another thread the needle by Terry. So this one was for 25. Man. Terry was on the left side. Beautiful play. Just splits the defenders.
You give him time, man.
So take note. We saw Terry on the right. We saw Terry in the slot. We see Terry on the left. So Cliff is moving them around, man. That's just what you got to note. Great little play.
I just want to make it. Good throw.
Good throw.
It was.
Good throw. Deluxe says that's a tricky call. Did he have control with one hand? That's right. It's subjective. I think you're right. It could have gone either way, and either way it would have stuck. But they called it a touchdown, and there wasn't enough footage to reverse it, regardless of what the call would have been, I think. So yeah,
I know. I'm mad because I really feel like that plays like that are why the score was as close.
People are going with the conspiracy theories about the refs, especially at the end of the game when the clock got stuck at 9 seconds and it should have kept going because the one ref went like this, like, dude, why are you stopping the clock?
I did the math. They still would have had 1 second.
They would have had 1 second.
I added it up, but I don't know. Everybody on TV seems to think not.
Yeah, they would have had. I did the math too. It looked like it would be 1 second.
Yeah.
Personally. We're going to go to 3 minutes in the third quarter. It's a nice Jaden scramble for 24 yards. This was a good play. We really needed this one. This was the classic Jaden that came through.
I got by my seat on this one.
Scout says RG&E shouldn't be anywhere near Jaden. Block his phone number, man. Hey, the one game he came to the stadium in DC, we got our asses. That was the Cowboys game, right?
That's because that's also because Griff showed up in Texas gear.
Yeah. Jaden just does a phenomenal rush on this play, man. He did the damn thing.
And look, it's up the middle now.
It was wide open.
Yeah. Was he?
Yeah.
Now you see how he slides. He does that pop-up slide.
Watch, here it goes right now.
Send it was gone. Gone, but he was open.
Gone. Throw to the 0 on the 20.
Yeah, he was open.
Yeah, gone, man.
Oh, look down here too. Look at Zacchaeus, man. Yeah. But
you got to find receivers, man. That's wide open, bro. Yeah. Like you made it harder on yourself. Throw it to that nigga, dog.
Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say
Zacchaeus and him was open.
On Jaden, this one he slides. But first of all, I always like the fact that he does the pop-up slide like that. Yeah. He doesn't slide and just go down like some guys. Because and also, you ever notice that he does a lot of dives where he kind of goes into like a shell to avoid contact? Like he'll slide down and he'll kind of roll.
Yeah.
Not here, but I like the fact that the way when Jaden gets down, he does it in ways to avoid injury and avoid contact.
True.
So I like a lot of people, and we were always critical of the fact that RG3 didn't slide. I like the fact that Jaden doesn't always slide, but when he does slide, does a quick pop-up so he can defend himself. But also, a lot of times, he'll kind of dive, and then he'll dive and twist and turn. So he turns his back, and he protects the ball, and he's kind of like almost like in a shell, protecting himself. So whoever's been talking about Jaden about the ways to get down to protect yourself, they've given him a couple different options, and they've all worked. That's been very good about keeping him from getting injured.
Yep. This is another Chase Young sack. Let's see if he got it, or did Jaden give it to him, or was it coverage? Let's look. Where are you at, Chase? Where are you at again?
He's up top. He's against Coleman. He gets right up in Coleman's chest.
Yep. Now we've seen that. Now let's see if anyone was open. Was anyone open? So he's under duress.
Got a man down on by 10. Who's that? The 10.
That's Terry.
Boo.
Well, by that point, he sees Chase.
But under duress right here. So here was his last opportunity. He had to have thrown it
before he breaks.
He had to have thrown it right here. And he's made this throw before.
Yeah, 100 times.
He's made this throw before.
26 underneath the running backs underneath open too.
So good on you, Chase. That was your second one, man. Or was that your third? No, second sack. Second sack.
That's the one they got him for no gain.
Yeah.
But still, that's it.
Coleman, little jump. I like it.
You know why? He wasn't even looking towards Terry at the time. He was on a different read.
Yeah, you see it from that view. Okay. Got it. Deluxe said, Bram got up a good point. They review clock at the end of the kick at the end of the quarter. They could review the clock at the end of play. Yeah, if you remember, we were going for a field goal, and the clock should have ran out. I mean, the clock
ran out 3 seconds before we kicked.
Yes, and when we should have had the time, right? No, should we have not had that time?
And the one was that we kicked, we missed, but it's like, hey, that was 3 seconds after the clock expired, and we got to kick again.
Yeah.
It turns out that was a game-winning field goal.
Yeah. Badass Lord Tipsy, what's up, brother? Said that was Jay-Z that jinxed us against Cowboys. Yeah, and Robert too, maybe. They both were there. Deluxe agrees with you, Phil. Slide's best way to protect himself.
I think the karma came back on Jay-Z.
We'll see. He might beat it. He might beat it.
He should, I think, this one.
Marcus says those missed throws are great learning experience. He'll see it on film breakdown. Yeah, he's watching this show. I'm just kidding. He's not watching this show. So at the end of the third quarter, we thought last quarter was bad for time of possession, 11 minutes. We had time of possession 12:33 to their 2 minutes and 27 seconds, bro. 12:33 to 2:27. That's crazy. All right, last
Yeah,
If you
question.
can
almost
keep
lost.
time of possession, here's the thing: time of possession like that is going to win you games no matter what, no matter who.
Still almost lost.
And 8 sacks will do that to you. But I think that if we do a similar possession breakdown against the Eagles, we beat the Eagles.
Shit, man.
I don't think
if we play like this against the Eagles, we're gonna
I
get
don't
smacked.
think they play this. I don't think they play this sloppy again.
Man, we play like this. Our run game don't do shit, and we miss them open passes against the Eagles. We're gonna get killed, bro.
All right, so this was the Terry play that the play that almost was.
Oh my god!
When
When I got his hands on this, I was immediately thinking of Phil Bullock.
Just
he would got caught anyways.
Oh no, not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
The other one is
coming up.
Yeah, that was wild right there. He missed that
I
shit.
don't know if I have that one marked, believe it or not.
No, we already seen it up the sideline where he dove.
No, we haven't seen that one.
I
Yeah,
think I missed it.
I thought we saw it.
Nope, I think I forgot to mark that one.
Oh my god, dog. Come on, Terry, man. I know it's a hard catch, but come on, bro. Like, did he slow up in the route? Did you got the top view? Did he slow up at any place on there? Like, why was
I think I was just overthrown.
Man, hit him dead square in the hands as he dove, but damn, bro.
If anyone in the chat knows when that one up the right sideline,
I thought we showed it.
No, we didn't. I just must have missed it when I was going through the
Man,
plays.
I promise you, I thought I seen it. Go back, look. Where's the list at? I could have sworn you did it, man.
Yeah. Oh no. Wait, there it is.
I could have sworn you did it.
I'll do it next. 619. It's not too far away.
There was that, and then there was the one where he threw it up the sidelines and it was contested.
Nope, it's right here. And you could have argued that it could have been pass interference. It's right here. 619.
That's not the one he's talking about. He's talking about the one where he hit the sideline and he dove and it like bobbing off his hands.
Yeah, bounced off his face mask.
And again,
show that one.
He pulled the Noah Brown right in the.
Not really, but that was an inch. It was an inch too far.
That's what she said. Now, bro. Oh my god, man, that's irritating, man.
Did he slow down? Watch Terry. Did he slow down?
I feel like he slowed down. He slowed down.
That was 6.
That's on Terry. He slowed down, man.
That was 6.
Like right now.
Right
come on, man. Why are you slowing the fuck down, man? Oh my god.
You know what? He's not used to the balls being thrown perfectly.
That's game.
Too much Taylor vibes.
And because of that, we almost lost. Because of those 3 passes of that nigga, he didn't catch one of them. He had 2 touchdowns though, so he can't complain. But he still had a
look.
Oh my God.
Watch Adam Peters right here. Watch Adam Peters right here on the sideline,
bro.
Right there. Him and Josh right there, right in front of Josh, and Adam. Terry, come on,
contract, bro. You're supposed to catch it. We'll get that guaranteed money. You got to catch those, man.
Yeah. Ryan said Terry let off just for a split second. Yeah. Just keep going. That's all right.
I think he slowed up trying to give Jaden the easier throw.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, just throw it here. I'll outrun these guys. I'm already behind them. And then Jaden was like, keep going. And Terry's like, shit. He has to keep running.
There's another De'Ami Brown. You know what? I'll show this one. Even though this one was a penalty, this is a really good play by De'Ami Brown. Phil, I don't know if you actually saw it or not, but
I did. He went up, climbed the ladder.
This was a good one, and just giving credit where credit's due. We joke about.
I don't give credit to plays that aren't made.
Officially. This wasn't an official play, but we're going to show it anyways.
Why don't you do this shit when there's no penalty?
Boom. The penalty was holding on Nick Allegretti.
That was a nice catch.
Yep, good catch.
Much like a nice, look. He makes nice catches in the preseason too. More catches that don't count.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna look at the last two plays.
I need to do downfield shit more before I start jumping on this bandwagon like everybody else has.
The Foster Moreau. Should we watch the game so we can see the clock? You guys want to see the clock on this one too? The broadcast view.
Sure.
I'm not sure if we'll get hit with the copyright, but you know what? We might as well do it for the last play of the game, so we can actually see the comparison. If they actually, because I was not paying
Guys, there are
attention to
super
this.
chats available if you want to, in case we get demonetized.
Washington this season.
Just saying.
To look for here.
All right, here we go. Maybe if I turn the sound down a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's check this out. So, oops, this is not the play. It's hold on one second.
It is.
No, it's one more play. I went down. It's the play before. There was 17 seconds left on the clock when that first play should have started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Here it
I
is.
got you now.
Yeah. So here's the play. We'll keep the voice down to. We couldn't get to the next play because they let's see from the other view. That's a good play design. He just chipped his guy and just disappeared. Disappeared. Let's get to the next broadcast. Let's see if the broadcasters pick up on it. I don't know if the broadcasters picked up on it immediately. Did they?
No.
No timeouts for the
Look, it's still at 9. 9. That's fine.
And we just roll to the next one.
All right, and they score on the next play. Back to Foster Moreau for a 1-yard touchdown. 3 yards. When
They shouldn't have had the opportunity. So
yeah. Looks like Scantling kind of picked them.
I feel like they ran the same play again for the 2-point conversion.
I think they did. So we'll
They
see.
did.
Like a play action, like a rollout version of it.
Yeah, it was just a dead boot, like a roll right.
Yeah. Look like the same route combinations.
Yeah. Spencer
Jesus
Rattler.
Christ, man.
Now let's see.
Shouldn't have had the chance though.
2-point conversion.
Lux says it was a rub route. It was definitely a harder throw.
Yeah.
We made that an incompletion.
Shouldn't again for the 8th time. Shouldn't have been in the situation.
And had we made that field goal in the second quarter,
no, had they just let the clock run out like it was supposed to, they wouldn't have been in this
Or
situation.
had Terry not had that ball an inch further away from him than
had we not
3 times,
had
Phil.
that screen pass tip, the clock would have kept going because they had no timeouts. They wouldn't even been down here.
Make a fucking field goal. Also, this wouldn't happen.
And the one time that we went for the field goal and missed it when we should have. Well, you could argue you could have went for it, you could have kicked the field goal, or you could have punted.
Then we kicked field goal, missed it.
We kicked the field. I almost thought we should have just went for it.
Should have went for it. The end result would have been the end result. It's. Can you have you guys sit there and imagined how today would have felt if we all lost this game?
Dude, I would have been distraught.
All the air would have went out of the building, bro. I would
Yeah.
have been like, we ain't making the playoffs. 8 wins was good.
8 and
That's
6.
how I mean, 8 wins is still good.
Yeah.
That was my only spin. We ain't making the playoffs though. If we all lost that game like
Playoffs.
that, dog, like that, after
Talking about
beating them in
playoffs.
every aspect of the game.
All right, guys. Overreaction Monday. Let's get into the
Like
chat.
Cowboys game.
Everyone, let's get your quick overreactions. Dev, let's start with you, man. What do you got for overreaction?
We are very, very, very undisciplined. We get penalties at the wrong parts of the field all the time. We're due for a back-breaking defensive pass interference once a game. We get these dumbass holding and illegal man up fields every game. It seems like it's the same people doing it every time. We're not blocking the edge like we were at the beginning of the year. A lot of things that I see that we really need to improve on. I think a lot of it could be we're running different running backs out there, different receivers out there, packages because of injuries. Maybe that has something to do with the coverages and the blocking packages and all that. But we got to figure out something on offense, man, because we're not going to beat Philadelphia with 20 points, man.
Yeah.
Not with 20 points and leaving points on the table. We're like missing field goals. That has to be fixed, man. The field goal kicker thing has to be fixed.
We're in kicker purgatory.
This is
Cyber getting hurt killed us.
It did.
He was fucking up before he got hurt though.
No, he wasn't. He didn't fuck up until he got hurt.
He was
he might be
7 for 7, 9 for 9, or something like that.
He'd only missed one field goal all season until he got hurt.
Yeah, something like that.
He kicking the fucking grass where he kicks the fucking ball and shit.
What about you, Phil?
I'm with Dev on this. My overreaction is that we are too sloppy to do anything in the playoffs. We'll get to the playoffs. We'll find a way in.
I ain't count my chickens yet.
But you gotta tighten up if you want to do anything. If you want
one more win, Phil, we're gonna get 10 fucking wins. You believe this shit? It could really happen, dog. We could literally get 10 fucking wins. Thank you, mate.
10 wins.
That's a crowd. No one had that, man. Like that meant it. Like you got some dumbass fans. So we're gonna win 10. Like y'all didn't mean that shit. There's no way y'all saw that roster and saw
it's because those same people predict 10 wins every year.
Yeah, every year.
Rod predicted 10 every season.
Yep.
Didn't you predict 10 wins this year, Phil?
I predicted 8.
That's more than we did.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was telling all my friends, I say, hey man, if we didn't win any more games, I'd be like, good season for us, dog. I wouldn't have imagined it.
I will say this. Tress is having to scoop a lot of balls out of the dirt on field.
Yeah. What's our guy's name? Ott
Cheeseman.
Tyler Ott.
Tyler Ott.
Get it together, bro.
Gotta get the snaps up.
Tia says all those doggone penalties, not using C-Rod. The old line better tighten it. Kicker better get it together.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. It looked like he was in there a few times, but they passed it and he ran once. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't understand. Like it seems like every time one of those two running backs get hot, they go with the other one the next game. It's never the better they do, the least they play in the next game.
I feel like C-Rod has shown you enough to be in there behind B-Rob and not McNichols.
Man, look, I think in 2
McNichols
weeks
showed us stuff earlier in the season that he needs to be there too.
In 2 weeks.
With no Eckler, both of them have to be in there.
In 2 weeks, Eckler is supposed to be back, man. So let's see. Let's hope that happens, man.
Yep. Marcus said we got to go back to basic technique on offense and defense. So my overreaction is this run defense is going to get us killed, and we're not going to survive anyone who can play the run well. And that's Philadelphia. This run defense, I mean, had New Orleans just kept running the ball with Miller because Kamara was out, dude, why even pass the ball? We were giving up 10, 12, 13-yard clips there at the end.
We were playing prevent. Nobody was playing to run.
I don't know, man, but they still couldn't stop it when it was coming. I don't know. New Orleans even decided to run the ball.
Because here's the thing.
They ran the ball like 4 times on a 2-minute drill. Who does that?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm going to point out, too. Kamara wasn't doing anything in the run game.
No, he wasn't.
5 carries for 12 yards.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was doing his damage in the pass.
When Kamara left the game, our defense completely abandoned the concept of
run
defend
defense.
the run.
Yeah,
because we were up 2 scores. We were up 3 scores at 17-0. They were playing the pass. And honestly, Rattler was under 50% throwing. He just happened to have big completions downfield. When he did complete,
again, one of those should have counted.
Carving us up the way. No, he looked really good on key throws, but there were a lot of throws that were incomplete that we forced.
One of those shouldn't have counted because Tom should have ran out though. That's what I'm saying. The one that counted, the one that put him in a chance to win it, shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Ryan says
Lockhart,
special teams.
Lockhart's got the question of the day though.
Special teams kicking been off. I hate to say it. Tress had some bad setbacks for the kickers. I want to say we lost 3 games because of kickers. Cyber needs to come back. Yeah, man. Biggest question from Scouse: has Zane got enough hair gel for his game against Philly? That's a good question, man. I don't know what hair gel is anymore. I haven't had it in about 25
I don't know what hair is.
Stock up, stock down. Phil, let's go to you. To everyone in the chat, give us your stock up, stock down.
Stock up, Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Out.
That is a good one.
Cut out. Thank you for finally showing up.
Yeah,
and you did against your old team, and you put up goose eggs in a position where goose eggs are a good thing.
Yep.
Stock down. Our offensive line as a whole couldn't get a push on the run game, and we tried. I'm not blaming Cliff. We ran the ball 35 times.
Yep.
We tried. They just couldn't get a push. Couldn't get a push going. And penalties and letting up 8 sacks. I know not all of them are on their fault, but still, you take away the ones that are their fault. That's a lot less sacks.
Yeah.
So stock down our offensive line.
Okay. What about you, Dev?
Stock up. I'm gonna go our Lattimore for allowing no catches or no attempts at even trying to make a catch on him. Shut down everybody. So I'm gonna go him as stock up. Stock down. Good as advertised. Stock down. I'm gonna go with B-Rob, man. Get some fucking yards, bro. It ain't that hard. If you can get shot, you can get yards. You know, I don't know. It's not Dodge by the movie or anything, but I mean, fuck, bro. I mean, 2 point something yards a carry is some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, quit tiptoeing to the line. I know that's not how you run all the time either. Just seems like sometimes
Andy Lockhart brought this up. I didn't hear this, but maybe this explains it. He says he heard Allegretti and Cosby play with the same illness that ruled out Badass. Be honest.
Oh, if that's the case, man, I mean, hey,
I get it.
Respect and props to you.
Honestly, I will say this.
Be honest, in blood.
Flu A is just sweeping through the DMV right now.
Yeah.
Right. I know a lot of people, my girlfriend included, who's watching, are currently down with flu A. She's got 104-degree fever right now.
Your girlfriend's got mud butt?
No, she don't have mud butt.
Wow,
she got bubble guts though. She got, but
that's a live camera, video.
God damn. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble, right?
Me and Steve aren't the ones who told everyone that she has wild bowels, dog.
I didn't say that either. I said she has 140-degree fever.
She had the poopies.
All right. I'll give myself.
No. Honestly, a lot of people are coming down with the flu.
Was Crystal perhaps eating that crystals?
So I can imagine that if you're coming off of a flu like that, of an illness, and that stuff like that will dehydrate you bad, and you're not
down volcano.
Yeah, you're gonna take. It's gonna take you a couple of days to get rehydrated properly and get back to full strength.
That's right. Hydration
sounds
is
like
key.
she needs to bathe herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
The Lake Minnetonka. For me, my stock up goes to Mike Samerstill. Bro keeps. Hey man, I love what you're doing. I'm happy they're keeping you on the outside, bro. I love you, Mikey. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stock down, field goal kickers, man. You guys already cover the rest.
Yeah, man.
We're in kicker purgatory, like I said. Kicker purgatory. It's very, very hard. I don't know. That's my stock up, Mikey Samerstill. Stock down the kicking game because it's cursing us. And this goes back to you, Brandon McManus. You were the one. You were the chosen one, homie. You had to touch or not touch a flight attendant. I don't know what you did. Who's he kicking for now? He's kicking for someone. But either way,
is it New England?
I don't even know. He's kicking for someone. Cybert, we need you back, man.
Yeah, Andy says that they were taking IVs at the end of the game.
Oh, Virgil Kane. Hi, hey, greetings from Manchester, England. That's 2 people we have on tonight from the UK. We got
Talio. Is that Australian?
Cheerio. No.
Cheerio.
We have Virgil and we have Scouse Andy. So, brothers, thank you for joining. We love our UK contingent over there, man. You guys are wrecking shop. Hey, I'm here. Andy, who's Andy? Or someone told me. What did I hear that?
Do white people call England the motherland?
No.
No.
White people have too many motherlands.
Who was it? Someone show they were saying there's going to be a game. We might have a game in the UK next year, an away game, not a home game, an away game.
Ooh.
So the boys might actually get to
Green Bay. McManus is 14 of 15 this season.
Oh man,
it's Joey Slides in New England. I knew New England had one of our kickers.
Yes, you bastards. Ryan says stock up, Agent Zero. Yep. Mikey said he can hold his own. Stock down, Jaden Daniels. Really wish he would see the field a little better. If it's not Terry Ertz and swing past to a DB, he needs to find Sinnott and Luke. We saw the film, man. I don't know if Luke was really open. Luke only played 12 snaps. So much for Luke being wide receiver too.
Luke, you know what Luke did get its opportunity to do? Return kicks.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, he did a good job.
He averaged 29 yards of return.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
and you know what? He looked good at it.
And we had Crowder back there on punt returns.
Yeah. No
Give me
more,
those guys.
no more
Please. They
Zacchaeus.
do well.
Marcus said, stock up, Mikey, and Chris Rodriguez. I don't know why you get Chris Rodriguez stock up. He only played a couple plays, but stock down at O-line without Tyler. Yeah. We talked about Joey Slides in New England. So, T says, can one of you on the UK egg Dan Snyder's house for me or his yacht?
Dak Snyder's in
He's
the
in.
UK.
I thought he was in France. I think he was in France. I didn't think he was over there. Virgil says, we love American birds. The ones in Manchester, England are really fussy. Okay. All right. Good, bad, ugly, great. Phil, let's start with you, man. What do you got for good, bad, ugly, great?
Good was time of possession. Even when we got setbacks, we were still managing to pull out some third downs, first down conversions, things like that. We were converting some long second and thirds into first downs. So that's always good. Bad, just take your foot off the gas or just get unfocused in the second half.
Yeah.
And I do feel like that when you're always missing breaking the game open for good by that much, it's a lack of focus or you're pushing too hard. It's one or the other. So there's that. The ugly was again field goal kicking and penalty. Well, you know what? Bad was field goal kicking. Ugly was the penalties and the lack of focus. That was ugly.
What was our total?
8 sacks, 9 penalties. You shouldn't win games doing that. We did. Now, the only thing I can say is you don't do that every game. So you got away with one. Cool. Let's be real.
So what are you settling on for your ugly? You doing?
I said ugly was ugly was just being sloppy.
Okay.
8 sacks, 9 penalties. Great, Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Scary Terry.
How many number of penalties did we have?
9.
9. Oh man, 9 penalties, man.
9 penalties, 8 sacks. You do not win games. We got away with one.
What are we doing?
We got away with one where we were we were almost upset. And hey, Pittsburgh got away with one where we were the favorites or they were the favorites, and we almost upset them. So I figured that we were owed one by the football gods, and we got it.
Yeah,
we're back to square one.
Tia said she heard Dan was in London. Hey, fire mission. Go get Clark County, Virginia. Go get Scotty.
He trying to get his chimney swept.
Go get Scott Hartley. Put his uniform back on. No, put it on, but go pull a mission. Let's go egg his yacht. Bounce. Dan, we don't love you, man. This is Scout says Slime is 7 field goals this season. Oof. Yikes.
Yeah, if we kept the kicker around long enough, they probably missed 7.
Yeah, they probably would. Virgil and Andy lives 4 hours drives from London. Okay. Ryan says defense keeping us in games quietly, bad refereeing. This game was officiated horrible. This is that Sean Hockley.
I don't want anyone named Hockley ever. Ed Hockley used to fuck us all the time. Yeah. And you know what? His son does the same thing.
Yeah. Ugh.
I never liked Ed Hockley because he always tried to make himself like as important to the game as the players.
Yeah.
No, you're a goddamn referee.
Yeah,
your job is to only be seen and only be seen when necessary, only be heard when necessary. Otherwise, shut up.
Seen, not heard.
Ed Hockley's all like, "Oh, I'm a lawyer and I take steroids and I got big guns because I take steroids, and I got tiny balls because I take steroids, and my son is now an official in the league, not because he's earned it, but because I'm Ed Hockley. Yep. I made myself a star as a referee. Fuck Ed Hockley. Fuck his kids. Fuck his bloodline.
Man, Phil's going ruthless tonight.
I think I was watching what's that punter that's got the little show on ESPN?
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I was watching that. I think they ended up firing that guy. Like the guy that I think that it was the guy Ed Hockley's son's crew. Ed Hockley's son was running the crew that day.
He's been like in trouble multiple times.
Yeah, and I think it was another guy that did it, but I think they relieved him or something happened. They were talking about it on Pat McAfee show. I was trying to watch it before I came on here. I was in there using the bathroom.
Oh, of course. I mean, luckily we won the game, but
Yeah.
if they're firing or suspending those guys or just taking them off the field for a while,
That don't happen. That don't happen. They get one touchdown the whole game, bro. That's why I said that last touchdown don't count. Like it wouldn't have counted.
Marcus said, good the way we played in the first half. Bad penalties, lack of focus, ugly the refs. Great, despite losing focus, we still got the win. Yep. My good is time of possession. Bad is the field goals. Ugly, 8 sacks. Great. I'm kind of toss up between Terry. I'm not gonna give it to Terry. I give it to Mike Samer still, man. It's just good to have 2 solid cornerbacks now. I think a lot of that is gonna help with sacks. It's gonna help with coverage sacks. It's gonna help with a lot of things. I think the benefits are gonna be tremendous having Lattimore and Samer still back there together. Like I said, BSJ came in for 3 plays, and I believe on one of his plays he had a defensive holding. I'm trying to remember what happened on the other 2, but he only had 3 snaps. It was bad. Tia said, great, good defense, bad penalties, refs ugly, great kicker, Mikey. Yeah. Luck says he takes joy in knowing that Voldemort is most likely fuming over this regime, doing everything he feels that so quickly, securing his legacy of doo-doo. That's right.
I don't know. He's fuming. He's fuming with a few $1 billion in his pocket.
Yeah. Marcus says, I got a question for the Commanders family. They on Speak, they asked, what is the vibe with the Commanders fans, not only this year, but the future? I think the corner has been turned, man. The cloud has been lifted. The Hail Mary pass was Dan's spirit leaving the building. So I don't know.
What is the vibe? The vibe is that we're trending upwards in the right direction.
Yeah.
We sit here and talk about this team in the present tense and in the future tense. We don't really talk about the past tense except just to touch on the fun facts of history. We don't do the whole here's that Dan Snyder shit happening again.
Yeah. That was over. We did a little bit last year, and I think he's just gone. Ryan said, if you imagine we lose the game, the whole playoff picture. Yeah, we were talking about that today when we opened up. Deb was saying, if we'd have lost, we would have just been like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
We might as well just write this season off. I mean,
we're already have faith in any other game this year if we lost that game.
We're already way ahead of where we should be, man. So like I said, it's still house money, so it's damn fun to be where we are. Let's give out
good to be a gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. That's right. Let's give out some game balls. Phil, let's start, or Dev, let's start with you, man. Who do you have for your game balls?
Game balls on offense. I'm gonna give it to Terry. That's pretty easy.
Okay.
You can't drop those 2 though, but I'll give it to Terry. Defense, I'm gonna give it to the guy we just talked about. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. It's too easy. I'm gonna give it to Fowler, and I'm gonna give it to him because he got hosed on 2 penalties he shouldn't have got. That would be a game.
Yeah, the roughing and
right. He didn't do any one of those. Both of those were not penalties, man. He got a very good job rushing the passer. I'm gonna give it to Fowler. And I'm sure his stats don't show he should receive any kind of accolades, but the eye test showed that he looked pretty good out there and he got hosed on 2 calls. So I'm gonna go with Payne. I'm gonna go with Fowler.
Okay.
That's my defense.
Fair enough. What about you, Phil? Game balls.
Game balls. I'm going to give a game ball to Jane Daniels. Not his best games, especially with all the sacks they took and a number of them being his fault. But 25 of 31, and 80%, almost 81% completion percentage, 226 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 66 yards rushing on 11 carries. I will take that. Mm-hmm. That is still getting the ball out, moving the ball forward. When he had a little bit of time, he was very decisive with his throws. It was it wasn't always the case. But he made a lot of great throws. Hey, Terry got in there. Zacchaeus had 3 catches. He was spreading it around. Brown had 3 catches. Crowder had 3 catches. Robinson had 3 catches. I mean, it's just a lot of spreading the ball around. All right, I'll take it because even though it's spreading the ball around, Terry's the primary target and gets. He got 10 targets. Next guy on the list is Zacchaeus with 4. And Brown with 4. So I'll give a game ball to Jaden Daniels. especially his first half was very, very, very sharp. On defense, I am going to give a game ball to Dorrance Armstrong, who had a sack and 4 tackles total, including, he had 3 tackles or 3 solo tackles, 1 assist, and he also had a sack. Always nice to see Dorrance do things. He's been up and down this season. I had high hopes for him. I thought he was going to be a guy who come in here and put up, 8 to 10 sacks this year. And he was still, he still could get to it. I think he's at 6 right now. But nonetheless, Dorrance gets a game ball from me.
Okay. For me, the offense was tough. You guys took the 2 that were really the obvious ones. I'm going to give it to De'Ami Brown, man. And I'm being serious when I say this. I think he had a good game. I think they're struggling to figure out who's gonna take those reps that Noah Brown's are lacking. Like you said, Zacchaeus and Brown both had 4 targets. De'Ami Brown would have had the 5th one if that penalty would have stood. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Brown, man. I think he had a good game. And really slim pickings after that. I don't really think anyone else was worthy of one. You could go with B-Rob, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to De'Ami Brown. On defense, you guys also picked 2 good ones. You gave one to Fowler and you gave one to Dorrance. I really want to give it to Mikey, but I'm gonna give it to Lattimore. I didn't, for the first half, I'm like, is this dude even playing? Just because you didn't hear his name. And there's some tweets we can show later if we have time that bro just did it, dude. He just looked fantastic. It was actually really, really good to watch him. So he's going to get my defensive game ball. Ryan, same thing. Marshawn, love not hearing his name called in the game. Terry on the offensive side. Game ball on offense, GD5. Defense, Mikey. There you go. Okay, now, without any further ado, let's give out the week's Glock Dookie Award. All right, Dev.
Refs
Who's gonna
get
get
this
your
shit.
award?
Referees, they get this shit. Fuck that noise. You almost cost us a playoff berth, man. Just by not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, honestly, I don't know why we're not making a bigger deal than this, but that, it could have fucked a lot of shit up. Imagine what it would have done to the point spread, the betting arena alone.
Well, that's the conspiracy, is that these guys might have had a play on the Saints covering or a play on the Saints winning. Dude, crazy.
That's wild, man. Like, and to not be able to fix it is even wilder, because you can play, you can see if there's any time left at the end of a game. Now, I thought you could, man. I guess I'm wrong, obviously.
Why would you stop the clock on a first down?
There was no explanation.
That's college rules, dude.
Yeah. There's no explanation for it, man.
That's college rules.
And you couldn't even fix it. So, like, we almost would have had to just live with the fucking loss.
Tia's like, the refs
it could have been a trickle-down effect for the entire NFL, especially us, man. If that happened, man.
Ryan says the government gets the Glock Dookie Award for not knowing what the fuck these
we had them in Louisville and in Hopkinsville down here.
Well, man. Also the FAA requirement for the license for drones has expired, so there's a lot of assholes just flying their freaking drones too. So that's
here's the scary thing: the drones are following all flight rules and everything else. Like, whoever's flying these things, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of amateur drones out there too. I think it's a mixture that one report I saw. It's people. It's there's private drone flyers too. Because I have in the DC area, I have 3 friends on Facebook telling me they're flying their drones all over. I'm like,
that's one in the next room. I've never even seen that thing leave the bedroom. Honestly, it's nice.
Yeah. Class D airspace is restricted airspace. It goes around airports, and you're not supposed to fly anything in it. But since that thing has expired, the FAA has not put it in place. You're supposed to have a license to fly these drones at certain altitudes.
You're supposed to register certain ones.
Yeah,
right?
it's a safety thing, man. What's to stop me from flying over a national airport? You know what I mean?
Steve knows where the drones belong.
Well, who cares if you did?
Yeah, honestly, I really haven't paid much attention to it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Steve, don't tell me that. Don't tell me you're not paying attention.
I got a new segment here very quickly. if you guys have X marks the spot, man. The boys don't know that I just made this up. Just some tweets that I figured on X. You know, we call them X. I don't know what to call it.
Twitter versus. Are we doing our own
Tweets.
versus Twitter versus?
Yeah. You know, X marks the spots.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Let's get it on.
You know, the real X. No, just some tweets that I thought were just funny over the past week or pretty cool. But just so you know, and they're of my bookmarks here. Robert Griffin. Are you guys tracking that Netflix has given Robert Griffin and team a special.
Yeah, they got that one girl from the NFL Network that's fine as hell too. What was her name?
Kay Adams.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, there she is. Oh, and
No. It's a bunch of people. He was just on
those three on there though. Is that the three?
No, he was on Kay's show promoting it. I don't know who's all on the show.
Mina Kimes and Kay Adams is on there. I'm on there, dog. I'm watching it.
I'm not sure, but
You tripping.
yeah, that was the.
Is
that was
Griffin looking at wives 3 and 4 right there?
Mina
Is that why
Kimes.
he's smiling?
Wherever Mina Kimes goes is where Dev goes.
This is a cool one. So if you're Kevin Durant has his own little show podcast, we're going to call it, and it's called The Boardroom, and he did an episode with Travis Scott and Jaden Daniels. Apparently, it was pretty good. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Thought it was pretty cool. Jaden right here, third rookie in NFL history to surpass 3,000 passing yards and 600 rushing yards. Man, he's the number 2 offensive leading Pro Bowler, right behind Lamar Jackson.
My 2 favorite players right now.
For the record, man.
My 2
Marshawn Lattimore's debut. 35 coverage snaps, 0 targets, 0 completions, 0 total yards. He also had 0 tackles. So I don't know if that was deliberate or not, but I don't see him on my stat sheet for any tackles. So I'm not sure if that's his game or he just didn't have the opportunities. I never really watched Marshawn Lattimore, to be honest with you. So I'm not
He's
sure.
that good.
Yeah.
He is that good.
Yeah, he's nice.
I'm here.
We
for
got
it,
him for
man.
2 more seasons. That's the thing I'm excited about.
Is it 2? Oh, man.
Yeah.
And this is from George. George made a good tweet. Luke only played 12 snaps, and there was no pitch count for Marshawn Lattimore. So this was the offensive snap counts.
Hey, did Forrest get in? I think Forrest played, right?
Forrest played. He played more snaps than Percy Harvin, which is why I think Forrest is going to get more snaps. So that's the offensive
I don't think
snaps.
Forrest did anything that maybe you think he warranted more snaps.
I don't know. Percy Butler only played 8. Forrest
31.
Forrest had 31. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out myself. I'm not really sure. But
What's Clinton Farrell doing, man?
I don't know. Here's the post game speech from
It's funny, man. You talk about something in a week, and then when it comes into the game, like it's just crazy how it happens, all right? Whether it's ball, body, boundary, all the shit we do, then it was about our time. All right, they're all clean, but our time. And when you have to go longer, harder, all the way to 0-0 on the clock, that's who we are. All right, some bad motherfuckers, and it always ain't easy, but you can go back at it again. You go back at it again. And so you guys are tough. All right, go tougher, longer, harder. That's what it's all about, man. So
that's what she said. You beat me to it.
It will take all of us. All right, many guys
Longer,
stepped into
harder.
new spots, do stuff today to go. That's what we're made of. That's why we got a big, deep crew to do that. But we've been waiting to welcome this guy to the brotherhood for a minute. All right, and why don't we say 23? All right?
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it.
He ain't one for speeches. He's just one for playing. That's fine with me. Not everybody needs to have a mouth.
So
That's
this,
what she said.
if you can see it, this is the report from the Sean Hockley when asked about the clock after the game. The covering official officially mistakenly stopped the clock in that situation. The clock should have not stopped. And then the question was there any consideration of reviewing the stoppage? Was there anything that you could have done after the fact? No, it's not a situation that is reviewable. The question, are you well aware of the mistake? That's all I have for you, Luke.
Yeah, they got rid of that nigga.
The covering official mistakenly stopped the clock at 9 seconds. It's not reviewable.
Sean Hockley, Ed Hockley's son, right?
Yeah.
Such a lawyer answer.
Yeah, well, what is he supposed to say, though?
Doo-doo Hockley. Commanders have rushed for 2163 as a team. They've moved past the 81 team for 2157 and 10th all time in franchise history, rushing yards by team in a single season. I'm curious.
That was Gibbs' first season.
Jaden Daniels threw a touchdown on this play. Yeah, right there, man. Crazy. crazy. A little bit of Terry love. I think that's it for all the tweets that I had, but that's what I got.
Was that Jazir Newton they're showing down there?
That was KJ Osborne when he first joined the team last week, just saying hi to everybody. So
he didn't get out there, did he?
No, I did not see him out there at all, personally.
I think that they're saving him for the Eagles game.
Yeah. So, but yeah, thanks for sticking with us on this Monday night post-game victory Monday. We'll be back Thursday for a Eagles preview. I got to reach out to someone who's pretty big in the Eagles journalism boat. I might be a little late to that on Thursday. So my kid's Christmas concert's Thursday. So I don't know what I'm going to do, man. We'll figure it out. We'll be back Thursday regardless. The boys might start it. I might join later and we'll go from there. But we got to do our Eagles preview on Thursday. This game has huge implications.
For who?
Everyone involved.
Everyone, man.
Everyone involved. There we go. Ryan lies. First time we're 9-5 since 92.
I told y'all 92.
There we go. I was stuck on 91.
Did we win in 90-91 or 91-92?
We won 91-92.
91-90. Season started 91. Super Bowl in 92.
Super Tecmo Bowl year. And
Yes.
we won.
Yeah.
Actually, if you play Tecmo Super Bowl, you play the same schedule that the 91 team played. The exact same schedule.
Kids first, bro. Yeah, Ryan. Winter travel soccer, bro. I was out there on last Wednesday. It was 31 degrees, raining, and the wind was blowing at like 29 miles an hour. My kid had practice, bro.
You know, and guess what? It's supposed to be 61 tomorrow.
And it gets down into the teens next week. I don't know if you saw that.
I ain't got to leave the house.
14 degrees I saw as the low next week.
I don't know how it was where y'all are at, but we saw some snow on Sunday.
I heard there was
snow.
I saw closures and delays out in Western Maryland. Oh shit,
we didn't have nothing like that.
Yeah, I think it hit the mountainous region that always gets it first. But
yeah, we're more in the valley. I will say this though. See, when I drove up to Pittsburgh last weekend, I had to drive through Western Maryland. And it took me through this like winding road to basically cut over a mountain instead of going around it. And the roads had a nice coating of snow on it. And I'm like, oh god damn it, I want to wreck. Because I'm going over this mountain and I'm looking over the edge and I'm like, that's where I could end up, is down there.
Yep. Oh man. Well, guys, do us a favor. Please hit that like button for us, man. We would greatly appreciate it. Really helps with the algorithm and keeps the feed getting pushed to other people. So we appreciate it. All right, guys. Any parting words before we
I went to go see Craven. It was trash.
Is that the new Crow?
No, it's Craven's Spider-Man villain. Hunts people that hunt animals and shit. It was I mean, the action scenes were good. The actresses and actors were great. Story was terrible. Just like every Fox/Marvel Fox movie, trash.
Yeah. Nice.
But I went to see Gladiators, not good either.
Not even Denzel.
Denzel was dope, man.
Yeah,
but man, they made Leonidas. I mean, not Leonidas. I'm sorry, they made Maximus's. They made Lucian Maximus's son, which we all watched the first one. That wasn't the case. It's just stupid, man. Like it's just dumb. It was just basically it felt like a cash grab.
He already had a son.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Get hung.
It was just stupid. It was like I guess they picked up from the last one where like they pretended if like I guess they said, hey, now that the king is dead and Maximus died, there's gonna be a free for all for the crown. So they made Lucian run away. When he ran away, he got caught and enslaved and raised as a gladiator. Basically what it is. But for some reason his mom was still the fucking queen. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have just made your
they took the first one and twisted it.
Man, basically
to make a remake.
But then it was like you didn't know this, but Maximus was your dad, and you know he would have, you know. So when he got a Maximus old uniform on. He's like, yeah, my dad's Maximus, my grandfather's Marcus Aurelius. I was like, come on, man, it's just whack. They was like talking about the guy she married was gay, and she was sleeping with Maximus the whole time. And we all know Maximus was like a man of family, you know.
Manly man.
Right. He wouldn't have did that shit. So it was just weird.
By the way, I got a recommendation for everybody for your holiday beverages. If you want something that's got, a little kick to it, but it doesn't put you over the top too quickly.
Crack.
Evan Williams makes a spiced apple cider that tastes just like Christmas. I highly recommend it.
Phil's alcoholic, so he knows what he's talking about. He is not alcoholic.
Oh man,
is that what you gave your girlfriend before she ended up with the infamous wow bows over here?
Yeah. Ryan said, "Are we doing a holiday drinking show?" So,
we are, man, and I'm releasing a holiday Christmas song. By the way, me and my girlfriend made.
So technically, right now, we said we were going to do it Thursday, or I'm sorry, it would be Monday the 23rd.
Yeah,
sorry. Monday the 23rd will be our Christmas episode, Ryan. So I'll have some eggnog and some rum. Christmas Eve's the next day. It actually works out pretty perfect. So tune in Monday the 23rd.
That one, guys. We got to talk about that one.
We'll figure it out. But that's on the schedule. That's the post game for the Eagles. So it could be really good, really bad.
Christmas song.
But we'll see what happens.
We're going to be talking Christmas movies. Everybody knows Gremlins is the best one.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. We're going to tell everyone what we gave our wives and girlfriends for Christmas, and girlfriends and wives. You got both.
Ryan said, "Let me know. I'll send y'all some bottles. Just need some Addies Christmas gifts from me."
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not a big drinker. My wife works for
just put the cash. Just give us a super chat for the amount.
My wife works for Bird Dog, man. So if you see us with any Bird Dog stuff on, usually I get it from her.
Bird Dog.
But I'm not much of a drinker.
Yeah,
I did have some rump. We had our GM Christmas party Saturday, and I did take some shots of Rumplemans. And
stop it, Tia. Stop.
That was fun.
Stop, Tia. Stop.
Some old
Rumplemans. Christmas movie.
No.
Best Christmas movie.
Yeah, Gremlins definitely.
We did,
and I'll go further. And I'll say Gremlins too, probably. But I'm
Batman Returns.
What's that?
Batman Returns.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
That's not. Is it? I guess it is, but it's not good. Talking about where he had the Batman with the nipples and shit on the fucking uniform.
No, that's Batman and Robin. Batman Returns is the one with Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
It was okay, I guess. Arnold Schwarzenegger in it and stuff.
No,
I swear he had the fish. He had the fish raw. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer.
We've never done Christmas movies. We did Christmas song. We did Christmas songs.
We did Christmas movies too.
If we did it, it wasn't. It must have been a.
We for sure did
informal because I don't have. That
we did it. We did. It was.
Did we?
Right,
yeah,
a lot of
Christmas story.
Cash apps for birthdays prior.
we can talk about it again though.
Let me explain something. All right, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. Right, I watch a lot of live streamers, and like they live off of because they live off the donos and all that. And I'm like, we enjoy doing this, but it would help with offsetting production costs and such, because we get hit with so many demonetizations because we play clips and music and so forth that we get hit with copyright strikes and all that, and because of that we get demonetized a lot. So we don't get even beer money off of this a lot of times. So I'm pushing it a little bit more today because I'm just like, you know what, other people are doing it. We want to keep this thing going. We'd like to grow this podcast more, turn it into more. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm just doing what every other streamer does.
Push it, Phil. Push it real good.
Real good.
Yeah, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. There's no question it is a Christmas movie. I'm just saying it's not the best Christmas movie.
It's 100% the best. You're gonna pick some old shit like a Christmas movie, the dumbass lamp leg.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you Die Hard. I'm gonna tell you Home Alone.
Elf is better. Elf is better than those two.
Elf is awful.
What?
Elf is good, but it's not better than
you hate Elf and Paul Rudd.
Elf sucks.
I have a theory, by the way. That
Elf is everything about Will Ferrell I don't like in one movie.
Crazy. What Will Ferrell's great, by the way.
You're gonna get there, Scouts. You're gonna get there, brother. Stay with it.
I have a theory that the Grinch is really just angry at the Whoville people because they eat the Grinch, like the history of eating the Grinches. Because if you read Green Eggs and Ham, they don't tell you what that ham is. It's just green pieces of meat, and then they call it beast meat in the book, and it's green. So I'm wondering if they hunted the Grinches. Why he's the only one left, and he hates them on Christmas. They ate it for Christmas.
You're getting deep.
I'm just saying.
Deep down.
I'm just saying. I think the Grinch.
Thank you, Andy Lockhart.
Elf is shite.
Y'all crazy.
Shite bollocks,
man. Elf is good.
Ryan says we need a holiday top 10 movie show. We did do top. Maybe we did.
We did do a top 5 with
maybe we bypass Monday's review and just make it all Christmas shit. We do a real quick recap and just talk Christmas stuff. We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. We could talk about it for days. Christmas Vacation. There you go.
Good one.
My wife's family watched The Godfather. That was their Christmas.
That's not a Christmas movie,
dude.
The fucking
she
Godfather.
said that was their Christmas movie.
They spent 4 hours together watching
I know
that fucking
someone
movie.
whose Thanksgiving tradition is to watch Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas is like short though. Godfather's like 3.5 hours of your life.
Goodfellas is almost 3 hours, dude.
It is pretty long, isn't it? Fuck, man. Y'all got a whole lot of time on y'all's hands.
Yeah. I don't got that much time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back Thursday for the Eagles preview. We'll go from there. All right. Till then, we love you guys. Peace and hail.